Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if the stars are trying to tell us something? I'm an astronomer, and yes, the stars in the sky are talking to us. They've been doing it for centuries, but we only have very recently started listening. You see, these stars are incredibly far away, like this one, which we call Proxima Centauri, is just a little over 4 light years from Earth. That means it takes its light over 4 years to reach us. So if we want to communicate with these stars, we need to send them messages that travel faster than light. We can't send them a text message or an email. We have to send them something in person. That's why astronomers like me study things called a pulsar. Is a super dense star that's been dead for a long time. It's so dense that it's basically a giant ball of mostly iron. These stars are the size of a mountain, but they're as heavy as 100 billion people. And they're also really fast, spinning around on their axis almost once a year. As they spin, they emit beams of light from their magnetic poles, kind of like a cosmic lighthouse. The really cool thing about pulsars is that they emit these radio waves at very specific intervals. Some pulsars blink once every second. Others blink 10 times a second. This makes them perfect for sending messages to stars in other systems. By counting the number of times a pulsar blinks, we know how long it takes for the light to reach us, and that tells us exactly how far away the pulsar is. We can also use pulsars as clocks to measure time in space. Here on Earth, we can measure time by looking at the stars. And that's not just because they're pretty, it's because they blink in time with the rotation of our planet. When a star appears to rise in the east and set in the west, that's because the Earth has rotated and moved into a different position relative to the stars. Stars near the North Pole don't move much, because they're aligned with our axis of rotation. Meanwhile, stars near the South Pole appear to spin around the sky as the Earth rotates. It's the same idea with pulsars, except we can measure the time it takes for them to blink, much more precisely than we can measure the time it takes for stars to rise and set. Using pulsars as clocks, we can measure distances in space more accurately than we can with any other method currently available. What's more, we can use these measurements to map the shape of our galaxy. We already know that our galaxy is shaped like a flat pancake, but by measuring the distances to more than 2,000 pulsars, we can now map the variations in distance within that pancake. And those variations reveal the gravitational pull of all the stuff in the galaxy, like stars, gas, and dark matter. This is just one example of how we're re-listening to the stars and learning more about the universe around us. Who knows what other secrets they might be able to share with us in the future? Maybe they'll help us find new worlds to explore, or even other life out there in the cosmos. If you want to learn more about pulsars and other amazing discoveries from the world of astronomy, subscribe for more videos.